I'm on a mountain. Isn't that stupid? We've ruined this habitat. Get nature. There's no power here. This is a demon TV. Who put this here? A litter bug, that's who. Science has proven it's gross out here, and a person might try to talk to you. Stay inside and play video games.
Yeah.
Let's watch someone get bitten by a rattlesnake. You're watching...
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the show. Oh, shit.
Let's have a jibber jabber.
How you doing today? Hi, everyone. It's been a crazy time here at the studio. I realized I didn't eat food. Food's important. How you doing? Oh my goodness. You guys tried these? Already.
9 months already. Is that a baby I hear crying? You've got some explaining to do, Ricky.
Hey, I shoot blanks, man. It ain't me. Hey, welcome in, Mr. Wolverine. Oh my God, it's going crazy already.
9 months? That's a wrecked baby. That sounds like either a methed up toddler or a really gory horror movie.
Thank you. Everyone's cashing in their Twitch babies. I guess it finally happened. We finally rolled over. Yeah, because it's the 9th month of the year. Oh my God. Math and stuff. Okay, there's the one thing Rick forgot to do is to switch the pedal over. We'll do that very quickly, and then we're going to be off to the races, folks. Stream Deck pedal, please, and then robot co-op profile, get out of here. Boom. All right, now we can do pedal stains. There we go. Now you can read what everybody's saying. Oh my God. All right, let's go through these. Citizen Yarn, did you do it while we were doing the intro? Did that happen? I could have sworn I saw Citizen Yarn do a sub thing while we were going live. Let's have a look. Anytime somebody sends in something while intros are playing, you're getting a short change. You're not going to see them. Here we go. Maybe do that. Hey.
Twitch baby. I shall call it Squishy, and it shall be mine, and it shall be my Squishy.
Well, you have declared the squishiness, Citizen Yarn. Thank you very much for doing that. And my God!
Mario. And the 1,000-year-old door is coming to Switch. One best Mario RPGs.
It's one of the best ones. I haven't played that. I've played Mario RPG, which is of course like one of my top 5 games ever. And I think I played Paper Mario briefly on Wii. The week that I owned a Wii, and I was like, nah, this ain't it. About the whole console. I thought Paper Mario was pretty cool. That's awesome to hear. We're going to be playing something later today, perhaps, if we can wrap up Metroid, that, as far as I know, isn't available on anything else. It's still just locked on the Game Boy Advance. Could be wrong about that. We do have a hype train very close. You guys have a minute left to set it off because of all these subs that have come in. Oh, my God. Well, Kids My Girl, thank you for 9 months. Cogger Pie, thank you for 9 months. Mr. Wolverine, thank you for 9 months. Oh boy, look at all these babies. Ah, shit. Keep that bun in the oven for just one more month. If you could just do that instead of that being like a horrible, like life-threatening thing, you know, just one more month. If you could do that, then like they'd come out like a Superman, right? If only it worked that goofy. We cooked ours a little extra. They come out well done. Finn McNulty says, Rick, rock. Oh my God. I watched a little bit of that old playing with myself stuff from a while back. And I was like, this is pretty all right. This is too bad. Too bad that YouTube. I saw that thing about the HD version of Paper Mario for GameCube. Makes me almost wish I had a Switch. Oh, so Paper Mario is going over to GameCube too. Or we're finally going to get Paper Mario on GameCube, everybody. Paper Mario is coming to Switch, sounds like, as well. That's very cool. Okay, oh, the hype train. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brrr. That's perfectly okay. Don't worry about it, guys. Citizen Yarn says, I'm a sneaky girl. Sneaky girl. Sneaky girl. What is that, cold? Oh, God, I'm so sorry, everybody. 1,000-year door looks good. Yeah, like, there's a whole untapped market, I guess, for them there. That's unplundered territory, right? That's what everything is now. As much as I appreciate those games getting more accessibility, it's just like, let's go back. We can't come up with nothing new. We gotta go plunder the depths of our past. It's okay though. It's hardly what's going on in with like movies and things. I was nearly 10 months, came out at nearly 10 pounds, and my mom still carries the scars. All right, so probably not a great idea. If only you could do that sort of stuff. It's just like a dial. Like, no, we're gonna set a timer on this one. Let's just see what happens. Oh my god. Price is Wrong losing horn. I love Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door on GameCube. I had a GameCube and I just never played that one. I don't know, just didn't get around to it. Too busy fawning over Resident Evil Remake, I guess. How's everybody doing on this Thursday? Things have just been absolutely bonkers. Satan says, PMTTYD is so good. PM Titty. Oh no. That's an unfortunate driver's plate right there. Driver's plate? Sure, we're gonna call it that. How do you determine when it's time to shave? When the gray shows up, that's how I determine it's time to go. As I get older, you guys are just gonna see me get more and more clean shaven. Ba-da-boo-ba-doo. The Born Low. This is Born Low. We purposely gestated him wrong as a joke. Oh my god, Cocker Pie, what's happening? Well, thanks to everybody for an amazing robot co-op stream last night. I hope you caught it. I know a lot of you were there. I don't know if it was really necessarily due to Minecraft. I don't think so. We had 2 big raids come in. So probably at least one more Minecraft stream. We'll see. I didn't see that we got too many new like randos popping in that weren't from a raid or anything, but we did have a good stream, so I'm happy about that. PM Titty sounds like a good band name. I don't know, maybe. They'd have to be like really good with a name like that. That's like that band Destiny Potato. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? Oh my god, it's amazing. But I listen to some PM Titty. That makes me think of Head PE, which I'm not a fan. Gotta go back to work. See y'all at break. Well, we'll be here waiting for you, Sis and Yarn. I hope the rest of your shift goes fast. Thanks for being here, girl. PM Titty sounds like a menu item at Hooters. Yeah. It almost should just be DM Titties, but that sounds like a indecent proposal. Anyway, so things have just been absolutely bonkers. Could talk a little more. I guess we just pretty much drop character when we talk about this shit on Robot Co-op, but I can be a little more open about some stuff. If you're just tuning in, we did already lock down a new place. They wouldn't hold it past the 11th of October for us, so we have to like get there in a scramble. I've already got my living room full of boxes, but the big scary thing of finding a new place is over with. We signed the lease. We're all good for that, and we're very excited about it. It is like 6 times the space of this place. I think I have the perfect spot to shoot rewind.execute, the pilots at the very least. There's a huge shed in the backyard. Like we have tons of room to do crazy stuff. That's going to be a little bit of the tip of the hat to the way we used to do things without the horrible, soul-crushing, life-destroying workload. We're gonna work smarter, not harder. I promise. So that's amazing. We're very excited. Unfortunately, I have jury duty the day after our move-in date. I'm hoping with like some screenshots of my dad's paperwork, who just suffered a stroke. We just put him in a home. Hey, I got this going on. My mom's legally blind. She's diabetic. She lives an hour away. My dad can't care for her. I have to take care of her. I'm moving the day before. Can we just please not? I already messaged them with the initial contact of like, hey, I work from home. I live paycheck to paycheck. I just barely skate by. I can't afford to be sucked into some, like, if you sequester the jury, this goes long. I can't, come on now. And they're like, I still got this big orange scary thing in the mail. So tomorrow I'm going to contact whomever, the email they give you to like this is your last chance to get out of it. And hopefully they let me go. The day before I'm going to have to be there, I would have to have driven a giant U-Haul, like possibly 6 hours. Like, come on, man. And then loading and all. Yeah, I ain't going to be any mood to deciding anybody's fate, you know? So that's that. Just tell them you're a streamer. Oh, I'm a Twitch streamer. Oh, God. Here it is. I'll just go in there, Satan, and be like, oh no, he's like, twit, per. Well, you know what this says. You guys I just outed this webcam as being flopped. Does that help? PM titty. Excuse me, young man. I'll just flash this shit. My Twitch partner badge. And they're like, all right, you can go. Say no more, sir. The judge is like got like Twitch colors on. He's like secretly part of the whole Twitch cabal. Oh, bro, you look 10 years younger, clean shit. Oh, thanks, dude. I kind of agree with that. I think that helps perhaps on Twitch. You know, I'll look 30 instead of it's a young man's game, all this streaming shit. I've seen a few old fellers outside of like me and in Nightcast and Shiny Pockets. We're all very elderly men. I saw a guy on Twitch that had like a huge crowd watching him, and like he's approaching Gandalf stage, you know, like it can be done, but it's harder. Just bring your bots with you. These are my emotional support bots. They'll help me decide if this person is guilty or not. Their fate rests in the hands of my bots. That probably wouldn't help. That's a lot of work though to move those robots around. I might just come in like dressed up like Ronald McDonald, say some like really backward political shit. All right, let's perhaps pass on Mr. Wolf here, but hopefully that's I'm able to get out of that. That would be disastrous if I have to go do it. So have you scheduled your nervous breakdown, or are you just gonna roll with it when it happens? Sorry to hear that, man. You know, it is very stressful, but considering the circumstances around the last time I had to basically pack up in the middle of the night and find a new place to live, this is an extreme pleasure. This is an extreme privilege, because the last time, very disgusting things happened, and I was like, okay, all right, that's gonna, you have fun with that. Goodbye, ma'am. So, not having to just take whatever I can get, and which I lucked out getting this place too at the time. Fortunately, I did not luck out with management for this place. We're all very celebratory about it, despite the ridiculously ill-timed jury duty and what happened with my dad right before we have to move. So, yeah, there are a lot of moving parts to this. It is very stressful, but we are grateful that because of the support you guys send in to both Rikk Gets Rekt and Robot Co-op, with a little help, I was able to get the deposit in, lock the house down, and we're all set as far as that. Now we got to move a bunch of shit. Now I got to get out of jury duty. I still have to like stay on top of helping my pops and my mom and all of that shit, but it is a very nice place. It is probably one of the nicest places I've ever set foot in. I am grateful to the stars and back for y'all. Thank you. I wish I could share it with you guys, but over the last few years with people, regulars that start like money bombing, and then they start doing favors we didn't ask them to do, and then they start showing up to your fucking house, that stuff's going to be hard lockdown, I have to say. But take my word for it. It's amazing, and we are very, very grateful. So anyway, what are we doing here? Did we talk about the week? We did last night. Okay. So I don't know if we'll get to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga today. There is a little bit more left of Metroid than I anticipated. I don't know if Luigi and Samus are going to lock it down. We'll see. But tune in Sunday if you had fun last Sunday. Thanks to Animeus for Life and Mark Andrew Edwards, who came by and really helped us out last night. We're going to return to Dead Island 2 already, me and Topsy. That stream went pretty darn well. We had a good time. That guy's just, oof, boy, rough shape. You can see a nipple there, too. He's got very tiny nipples, this boy, on those moves. And we're going to play some more of that on Sunday. And it's going to be one of the last streams that we do here. We're going to need to keep the internet hooked up here while we're moving into the new place. So we'll continue to stream from here until that's all locked down. I don't know how realistic it is, but I would love to not miss a single stream. Might have to skip one or two. I don't know. We'll just have to play it by ear. We're going to have a slightly smaller space at this new joint, but it's finished. This is an unfinished basement. There's little, like, things like that going around. There's a bathroom, like, right off of the room. So a little bit smaller in that particular room, but it's going to be much nicer. So that's exciting. There's lots of older streamers. I love it, says Satan. Oh, that makes me feel better. DP Enton says, I have an instant out. My father has been in prison most of his life. They don't want that guy on a jury. Oh, my goodness. Damn. Maybe I can just lie and say I'm you. I was talking to Julie about it, and she's like, oh, I've always wanted to be on jury duty. I was like, what? All right, well, we can just put some scruff on you, some fake scruff. You can come in, pretend to be me, and hide the hair up in the hat or something. Oh no, packing up in the middle of the night and leaving is so hard. I've had to do that too. You think you know somebody, right, Satan? Glad there's an upside. There very much is, Deacon Blue. And thank you for all of your help too, Deacon Blue. I know who you are, and I very much appreciate it, man. Papa Wolf is, well, as far as his speech goes, again, my father had a stroke recently. He's almost completely back to normal speech-wise. He does have a little bit of droop over here, but like it's kind of improved, and his speech isn't really affected by it anymore. He can't move too much on his left side still, but he can kind of use his shoulder to move his left a little bit. We got him in a place, a home, care facility. And he's still, like, he's got to have help getting up and stuff. I sat in on one of his physical therapy sessions, and I helped him stand up and all that. He's very, very determined to get his mobility back. It's rough being like that. He made it all the way to 80, being completely independent. I can drive anywhere, fix stuff, mow the lawn, like living like he's half his age. So this has been really hard for him. But he is still all there mentally. The stroke didn't affect him in any personality kind of way. Like, he's absolutely still there. And it's up and down. He's feeling okay. The real scary stuff is, like, he's had acid reflux for most of his life. He's got a lot of, like, scar tissue on his esophagus. It's very easy for him to eat stuff and make himself throw up if he's not super careful and chews up his food. There's been a few incidents. That's one of the really scary things is that situation. So, but outside of that stuff, like, all things considered, he's doing very good. So, Finn says, "I see you as an entrepreneur." Wow, really? Thank you. I just see myself as like a goofy guy that's always loved making people laugh and just finding little goofy things in modern culture, video games, movies, and be like, what about that? That's pretty goofy, huh? But yeah, you guys made us entrepreneurs. Thank you.
Happy 9 months of getting wrecked.
I know, it's been 9 months of just stinking it up, hasn't it, Jason X? I feel like we've done okay on Metroid Zero Mission. This game's pretty easy. Thank you for 9 months, my dear friend. Jason has been around for much longer than 9 months. That's just how long you've been over here, because that's how long we've been here. But thank you, Jason. Thank you for making us entrepreneurs. It is really insanely rewarding to get to this point in my life, and like as hard as it is, and as hard as it has become the last 2 years, because 2018, 2019, 2020, like the beginning of 2020, like it was like, I can't believe, oh my God, like, yeah, it's finally all clicking. This is how we do it. We're not gonna script commentary on old movies no one's heard of and make these DVDs and sell 1,000 of them if we're lucky and just be broke as shit. Working too hard. And things obviously are a lot harder than they are from 2018 to early 2020 right now, but we're still in business. We're still hanging in there. And it's super rewarding to wake up every day and get to do this, right? Like, you guys have made it to where, like, my job is like, okay, I'm going to watch the Metroid Zero Mission before I play it so I look slightly less a fool. Okay, like, that's work. And I get to claim business expenses like game purchases for taxes and stuff. It's so legitimizing, and you guys are the ones that make that happen. So thank you. Satan says, "Yep, she was my friend too, so it was just like out of nowhere." Yeah, my best friend in life also. I did not realize who that person was. I mean, isn't that funny how much you can like gaslight yourself even years later? Because I'm like, I saw some shit early on where I was like, everything else is so great. I'm just gonna ignore that horrible thing I just saw happen. That nope. Can't go through this again. And then like you help them hold that mask up for years, man. And then one day, like you're like, nah, they ain't gonna do that to me though. You ain't special. Nobody is special to those kinds of people, man. So my advice to everybody out there is if you see even an orange flag early on, you address that shit and you're like, probably not. All right, bye. We've all been there though, right? Young, dumb and in love. Better than young, dumb, and full of... Let's see what's everybody saying here. Boo. Very happy to hear your pops is doing better, bub. Thank you, Mr. Wolverine. Me too. Well, the good thing is you can be a goofy entrepreneur. I am a very goofy entrepreneur. Like, Satan, you would not... I wish I could have recorded, like, I went through, like, a super duper deluxe package with TurboTax. I guess it was I got him in late. It was past April. It was the next month, and March, April, May, and just having to explain to like a tax person what it is I do, and explain like how Twitch bits work with like a W-2 or whatever the hell they give you, and like no, see, like there are these little like bits. It's like Chuck E. Cheese tokens. They pay them, and like we get 100% of those because they spend them on us. Like they pay Twitch, and then spend how many they want on us. But then like this is subs coming in. This money's subs that they're paying us, right? And ad revenue. They take this percent, like, bleh, and they're like, what is this all for? And I'm like, video game shit. And they're like, oh, okay. I've heard of that. No, they haven't. So. You just feel like a huge weirdo, but like at the end of the night, you're like, pretty damn amazing. Can we get a shout out for my friend Satan, please? Anyway, Voodoo Viking, what's orange flag? What's orange flag and full of fun? I think Voodoo Viking has a joke set up for us. Julie, welcome in. Julie says, hey, nerds. How you doing, Voodoo Viking? We got just like 3 minutes left before we got to get into working here. Talked up the week. Here's what I'm also going to be doing all week. I guess we have one stream left after this, so we're halfway there. Next week is going to be truly something bonkers. So my girl's going to be here all week long. Next week. Wednesday, so you're going to see Jocelyn and Johnny on the same stream on Wednesday. I don't know if she'll hop on here, but if she does, like our names combined. Her name is Alyssa. Jocelyn's real name is Alyssa. Just to let you know. Together we're like, okay, Alec, what do we call the channel if you do come on? And we're like, Alec gets annihilated. So we'll see. Not sure on that, but she's definitely going to be here Sunday, and I'm gonna let you guys know ahead of time. That's her birthday. So next Sunday, not this one, the 24th, is going to be a birthday stream for my girl. We're going to have her on. I don't know what we're going to play yet, but that's going to be a crazy, crazy week. Don't miss it. That's next week. She's going to be here for every stream, maybe excluding here. I don't know. I haven't sold her on it yet. So there's that. She's not huge on being on camera. That's why when I was like, so we had a weekend where she was going to be up here, right? And I was like, I don't think we'll revisit this.
Mario made a dookie.
You should do chest exercises on stream. Then you could call it Rikk Gets Backed.
Oh, damn, DP. I don't know, man. I maintain this part. That's all anybody sees. This is like hairy mashed potatoes. I'll tell you what, too, DPN, I came down here like about 2 weeks ago, right, to set up. And like with all these studio lights on, and it was just so damn hot. Oh, by the way, I gotta go get my fan. Oh shit. That was set up over on the other side of the studio for Zach. I won't make it. Anyway, I sat down for all these studio lights with like no shirt, no hat, nothing. I sat down. I was like, I have a terminal case of driver's tan. Oh my god, guys! Like you get like that right there. That's many shades apart. I was like, oh no. How do I fix this? I'm just gonna have to drive around naked. But anyway, to talk about literally anything else. She was coming up for a visit, and I was like, I don't think I can skip streaming. That's like money's too tight, girl. And then I was like, do you want to like I can set up some video games upstairs for you to like do like you want to read while I do it? Like that's weird for me to be down here just like hooting and hollering and saying weird shit while you're up there. That's not quality time together. And then we approached the topic of like, do you want to come on? And she was like, yeah, okay, all right, I'll hop on with you. And I was like, all right, cool. I'm very cautious with that. You know, I don't want to get her like sucked into it too much and get burned out on it or anything. And I was like, well, do you want to just come on as you, like on camera, or I could make a robot for your avatar and you could be like a new character. And she was like, robot. I'm like, okay. And I've always had in the back of my mind, like, all right. Always like the name Jocelyn. So there you go. That's how Jocelyn was born. So very good. Everyone's very entertained, I can see. Start cursing half-heartedly for an hour on the stream. Call it Rikk Gets Hecked. Oh, shuckin' darn it to heckin' schmack, Cogger Pie. That's a great idea, too. Who is Zach? There is only Cylon. I tell you what, man, like the line has blurred tremendously ever since we started to do live streams with those characters. Like they're just them, and it's so perfect. It's so what I set out to have in play when we started all of this was you know, because we would have people come in and try out to do the voice stuff, right? Do auditions, and like everyone's like, oh, like they would do like really ridiculous over the top cartoon voices, and I was like, nah, bro, I just want to hear your voice. These robots look like Happy Meal toys. I want them to just sound like just bros, just dudes, normal ass people. And then it's happened. It's just happened naturally that way to the 10th degree. You're very welcome for the shout out, Satan. Julie, how you doing today? Very little labor for Jocelyn's birth. Oh man, I tell you what, like we had to like find a wig that fit Cylon. Newsflash. There's only one Cylon puppet. I know everybody. Oh, there's one for Jenny and Jocelyn and Johnny, right? Like, okay. They don't make Spider-Man 3 foam balls anymore. That was a little tough, but for the most part, not too bad. The big problem is like her eyes are a different color than Cylon, so that gets tricky when we're trying to do like little last-minute media promotion stuff. But I don't know. I've started to think maybe she looks good with the green eyes. I don't know. I look forward to seeing how you get both Cylons on the stream. Well, that's going to be on Wednesday. It won't be hard. They'll be here. Doing much better today, says Julie. I'm glad to hear it. Mrs. McN and I had a kitten named Marla, and her alter ego was Dr. Jocelyn Triggers because she was always jostled and triggered by things. Oh, dear me. Yeah, I mean, I can relate a little bit to that, Mr. Dracula. Like, if you move your foot around him a little too quickly, he thinks you're about to start kicking his ass, and it's like, oh God, I could just kill anybody who I shouldn't say this live. I could just really shake my fist real hard at somebody who would kick around any animal, any defenseless creature that wasn't trying to eat them, like Dracula. My God, man. But Julie says green eyes are best. All right, maybe we just say she can just change the color of her eyes. They're LEDs after all. Yeah, lots of magic poison. That's a whole thing we get into over here often is magic poison. What's up, Dizzy? How you doing? Caught Dizzy Lizzy over on Aficionados Chris' YouTube stream. That was crazy to get onto a YouTube live stream. I was like, oh shit, this is different. Heard Dizzy's voice. They were playing, what is that game called? It's like you're doing a cauldron. You have like a pickaxe and you're trying to like climb a mountain. Live through a nuclear apocalypse and go on a Mad Max style quest to get a potentially world-creating plot device on the channel. Call it Rikk Gets Gecked. Oh my god, Cogger Pie is just on fire today with the Rikk Gets Something puns. Thank you, Cogger Pie. What is the Geck? What is that from? It's like one of those Genesis things from like Star Trek 2, that kind of shit, right? He was playing Getting Over It. That's right. That's what it called. With a mod where any donation resets the progress. Oh, wow. He actually like had that tied in. It wasn't something you had to do manually. That's amazing. Boop, boop, boop. Just make it a straight up porn stream. Call it Rikk Gets Sacked. I don't think anybody wants to see that. that would be a thing to do where we're like, all right, screw this channel. Let's just get it nuked. Garden of Eden Creation Kit. Fallout. Oh, right. Okay. I have heard of it before. I never played Fallout 2. Started at 3, like a plebe. All right, everybody. So, like, here's the thing. Forgot 2 things this time. Forgot to change the pedal over. Not a big deal. Forgot to get the fan moved over here. So, I'm going to let you guys just enjoy the triangles back there. It's going to be very entertaining. It's going to be content we don't usually do here. But just don't get scared. Enjoy my cool 80s triangles back there. I'll be back in just, like, 15 seconds. Hey, if XQC can just like walk off stream and leave Mr. Chair, I think we can get away with that. Oh my God, it's getting downright Gravity Falls up in here. Fallout 1 and 2, very different animals. Classic top-down, turn-based tactical RPGs. They're fantastic. Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about them. Think they'll ever remake them? Mm-hmm. Oh my God, guys, we got another. Oh my God, two in as many days. Look at this right here. We got yellowing cons. Ew. All right, I'm less excited now about your super legitimate offer. Okay, this Yellow Cons wants to offer our channel promotion, viewers, followers, views, chatbots. Oh my God. Well, we have chatbots, we have followers. The price is lower than any competitor. The quality is guaranteed to be the best. Auto on, incredibly flexible and convenient order management panel. Everything is in your hands. Turn it on, off, customize. Go to dodgehype.com. Dodge Hype sounds like a car dealer. All right, you nar. No bots allowed on Rikk Gets Wrecked. We just have to wait for the damn mod controls to appear. There we go. And you're done. Goodbye. Rick, alert nude followers. Nude followers! Are any of you nude? Please don't answer. Oh, I thought that said content. Contract leprosy on stream. Call it Rikk Gets Lept. Ah, boy. Bow to leper Mariah! That would be bad if Mariah Carey got leprosy. Hey, Anime, what are you doing, buddy?
Cheers again to finding a new place and your dad doing better.
Thank you, Anime, my friend. That's very kind of you. You didn't have to do that. Appreciate it very much. But Anime has segued me into the perfect time to remind y'all, like, tips while this whole transitional period is going on are very extra appreciated. Moving boxes. I got a bunch of those crazy ratchet straps. You gotta, like, put a get everything in there. Tape. setting up new utilities. Like, it's just like, oh, cool. Like, yeah, the rent's gonna go up, but we're gonna split it. Okay, that evens out. All right, well, there's more mouths to feed now. Okay, there's that. And then, like, oh, well, there's a setup fee for the internet. Oh, boy, and there's this other service. There's a $15 maintenance fee for this place in case you flush unflushable wipes down the toilet or you put something in the garbage disposal that's not supposed to be there. Oh, there's a pet deposit of $300. You got to pay $30 a month if you're going to have a dog going here. You're like, blah, 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 blah. So, the tips, very much appreciated. They always are, but extra so the next several weeks. So, thank you, anime.
Oh hey, this works.
It does work. Thank you, Finn, for doing that. Let me say thanks to all you guys who do that on the regular too, because I know it means you have to have a whole other tab open. Twitch really doesn't allow you a good way to streamline that because it's through Streamlabs, and Twitch wants you to do subs and bits, and that's the stuff that like comes in today, usually on the 14th. And I understand that you guys have to go to extra trouble to do the tips, is what I'm saying. I'm grateful on top of grateful on top of grateful. It's a grateful cake. So thank you. Satan says Mickey is nude. He's got like some red pants, doesn't he? Maybe it's a different Mickey. My dog is nude and sniffing you on screen. I'm all right with that. It's okay. It's okay for dogs to be naked. Like, nobody freaks out about it. Can you imagine having like Charles Xavier's powers and be like, you will now react to animals like you would react to a naked person. You're like, oh my God! What the, like, call the police! Oh my God. What do we got going on? They don't allow us to pay the PayPal fees, which sucks. Yeah, there's no getting around that, man. PayPal ain't gonna be cool with that shit ever. But we have started to use Venmo to because the whole process would be like this. Like, Finn, you would send in that $10, right? And Anime, you would send in that $10. Right there, you get hit. PayPal takes some of that. We don't get $10. We lose a little bit of that. And then when I would go and pay the guys their cut or move it to my bank account, they get hit with a PayPal fee. If you do a slow transfer to your bank account, you don't get hit with a fee there, but you can't have it as quickly. And sometimes I need that very quickly. But we started using Venmo to move it out of PayPal. Sort of. Like, I pay them through Venmo, and then PayPal, it just goes all to my bank account, and then it comes out of my bank account. So we've at least eliminated one of the places that PayPal would hit us. So thanks for being aware of that shit. And see, his hamster's got a little puppo there saying, I'm not naked. I'm not naked. Oh, God, put on some pants, Donald Duck. Well, that's a whole thing we can talk about. All right, we are way over as usual. 11 minutes. Let's get out of just chatting and get some work done.
Good talk, fam.
Triangles. You're a little late there. It's like a song. You don't have to sing. You're coming in late. You're showing up early or you're leaving late. Usually a good thing. Not so much in a transition. Turn into an unpleasant fat green ogre on stream. Call it Rikk Gets Shrek'd. Boy, the Elgato, my ears are getting Shrek'd. You're a little loud today. Take it down a notch there, Metroid Zero Mission. Adieu!
Rich stripe, rich stripe, rich stripe.
Rich stripe, rich stripe, rich stripe. We got our own language here. Thank you, Adieu, for 9 months. We have lots of Twitch babies coming in today. We love you. How are things up north? Very kind of you to stop in. Adieu's been with us a long time. We love her. All right, let's get back to work on Metroid Zero, and we got to push this button to make that happen. Hey, we're back. We're back with polio suffering Samus over here. So if you don't remember, we beat what would have been the original Metroid game. This is all bonus content. This is like DLC. So Samus escaped Criteria, Zebes, right, Zebs, whatever. It doesn't matter at all. And then the space pirates zapped her or something, and she lost her spacesuit so that we could see her big old booty and go like, oh, 12. Now we're stuck on Undisclosed planet? What is this thing called? Chozodia? I'm a Chodian. I'm from Chozodia. We like to go with Zodia. No, we're Chodians here. All right, you're from there. You dictate what we call you. Chodian. Thanks again for that sub, audio. Oh boy, glad this isn't an over the shoulder. We'd be having that camera right up her booty hole. That's where the poop comes from, y'all. I don't know if you know this. So we're not getting in there. Let's get reacquainted with the controls. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to wrap this up today. I did watch a little bit, and I'm like, with how much we stop and giggle at stuff, I don't know. But this isn't even the last bit. I'll spoil that for you. Oh my God, Johnny Cylon's waking up. It's time for Cylon, baby. Sit back and spend your meal. See, then, like, those things are just lobster. Like, why don't I have a gun that shoots like garlic at? I don't agree with it. Not space pirates. Oh dear. Why does that do anything for me? It just gives my gun a blowjob. That's not good security. Why would you have your spaceship set up like this? This ain't even like, you know, you ever looked at like the side of the Enterprise? I guess it could be laid out like this. I don't know. This doesn't seem like this. Man, can you imagine like looking at a new home and like this is the floor plan? You're like, oh God, I'm gonna need the armor key and the helmet key. Shit. The cure to ZB is put on blue body paint, apparently. Oh, I guarantee you there's gals who've been on Twitch doing the like, I have paint on, I'm not naked. Doing Samus shit. I'll bet you money. I have pasties on. I don't know why there's so many people watching. Oh my God. Anime's got some jiggle boys for us. Boop, boop, boop. What are some other cartoon characters that could really use a pair of pants? Scrooge McDuck? I don't know. Let's not count that. That's like that whole universe. There's lots of characters in like Duckburg and that universe that have pants on and shit. What's the story? I guess we're not getting out of that. Not getting out that way. Okay, so it's a little. Oh wait, haha! Come on now. I just had to get a new driver's license because that's also expiring on my birthday coming up next week. And like I don't know what I thought. It's been 6 years. I'm gonna show you guys my old driver's license photo. I think it was the first day I shaved my head and I was miserable. I was like, and I'm like 50 pounds heavier than I am now. I think I got a better picture. But like they give you this little piece of paper. That's your driver's license until the real thing shows up. And I'm like, oh no. It's just like you're handing like a McDonald's receipt to a police officer if you're unfortunate enough to have to. All right. What are you doing, lobster boy? Oh no! Oh boy! Okay. That didn't go great. Oh, they're pretty aggressive. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, okay. This for real. It doesn't reset. This isn't Resident Evil. They don't forget about you if you go in another room. Shit. Let's see. Howard the Duck. Sure. Ducks are like pretty ubiquitous with that stuff. Any Tanuki ever? Welcome to your new place. Here's your 3 maps. Good luck. Most Disney animal characters need clothes, technically. There's gotta be one of them that's just like completely naked. You don't see them showing up in Kingdom Hearts. Okay. So I'm guessing green lasers are a thing to not be touching with our. Oh. Okay. Excuse me. Woo! Ow! Trying to figure out what my health situation is. Whoa! Hey now! Hey! Why don't you care about that? Why don't you care about being shot? I'm being shot a lot by you. All right, so some of these guys are just totally immune. Got it. Understand. This is gonna be a little more challenging than the rest of the game. I can tell. I do love that they added this, though. This is, like, such a cool way to expand everything. Do we... We do. Okay, great. We can go full screen. Wait, What are we hanging out at there too? Oh my God, guys, we're $6 away from hitting $100. Very much appreciate that. What if Donald Duck and Scrooge's lower half were their pants? So like what? They put on like fake, like a fake kind of duck suit down there? Is that what you're driving at? That's Do they make pants that have like a fake donger? Like I'm trying to think of the human equivalent to that, and I'm having a real bad time about it. So like this guy's just totally cool with it. Oh yeah, I get him in the back, I guess. Okay, gotta be a huge coward. I see. Or jumping, they're vulnerable. They got their big lobster claws. That's how they're deflecting shit. Never seen a lobster out of breath before. There we go. I guess if you took it out of the water, you would. What do you guys think of lobster? Like as a food? How else would I think about it? As a doorstop? I got lucky and had amazing DL pictures the last 2 times. It's wild. I think I might have seen it once, Julie. Yeah. Mine was real bad. Like I was like, shoot. You know what? I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys. I never do this. This is. Now I'm like. Big ridiculous smirk. It's probably just as bad, just in the opposite direction. Voodoo Viking says, meh. Excuse me. Woo! All right, this really did not work out and go my way last time. Swap rooms on this dude. This is really an aggravating situation. I don't know what you want from me, video game. I truly don't know what you're after here. Well, the boobies are out. Agent 42 at the DMV. Oh no, they have a code for it and everything. There's this poor lady next to me, like getting hers renewed. She's very old. And like you have to read like the eye exam back there, and she couldn't do it, and then she started arguing with like the DMV guy, and I'm just like, yep, this is the misery of the DMV. There is zero consistency with like if they're gonna get frozen or not. Because I just shot that dude in the back a whole bunch. It does look like our health regenerates though, so that's something. She started arguing with the DMV guy, and she's like, I got it right! And he's like, you did not, ma'am. I'm so sorry. That is not a Z. That's an A. And then she's like, no, it's a Z! It's like, oh, shit. And then she walked away, and I was kind of bullshitting with the guy doing my paperwork, and I was like, let's see if I can read line 9 down there. And, like, I was pretty proud of myself. I got it all. It was very small. He was like, yep, perfect 2020. I'm like, all right. Thank you, eye doctor. Oh, shit. Maybe we're supposed to go up here. That's the way we came in, but who says we can't? Who says we can't go out the way we came in? Naked and screaming. Okay, all right. No, this is also a dead end. If I know my Metroid, we're gonna be coming back through all these places, right? This is very obnoxious. I just don't know what you want from me, video game. I just don't understand. That's not what I want. No, thank you. That's not what I want either. I might have to go look at a video. It's just incredibly unclear what to do here. We have like none of our powers, you know? Alright, this is completely foobar, man. I'm gonna have to, I don't know. This is the kind of stuff that like really aggravates me. Like it's just like it starts to like work. You're like, no, I just gonna stop though. Might just completely overthink. It's always overthinking it. Okay, it is a dead end. It is totally a dead end. One of many in this labyrinth. Didn't have YouTube back in the day. You just had to like fail and fail and fail. The difference is now people are watching. So you don't even mess with that. You go up here. It's not about zigging or zagging. It's about zogging. What do I always say? Ow. Lobsters in space are a bad time. That's what I always say. Ow. That was right up my booty hole, sir. Woo! Excuse me. Pardon. This is quite an intense little sequence here. I do really appreciate them going to all the extra trouble to add new content to this. Like this is how you do a remake right, I would say. I'm hiding over here, man. Yeah, you just sit there and huff and puff. Toxic ass lobster boy. You would have to deal with all this kind of shit if you look like Samus, I'm sure. Whoa, what was that? Oh my god, Samus's boobs! We found him, everybody! We got a boob upgrade. That's a thing that ladies sometimes do. Let's get all caught up on chat. An old Tom and Jerry cartoon, they had Tom take off his fur and he had boxers on underneath. Oh man, different times. That's his good old goofy 1950. I don't know, man. Tom and Jerry go back way far. Maybe if I were rich, I'd boil lobsters like crawfish and like it. Lobster, not a back pocket food. No, you definitely don't want to like forget you have it back there and sit down. That's for sure, Harry. I have snuck real lobster around in my pants. It's happened. I always find lobster very bland. I was spoiled on Maine lobster growing up, so I'm biased. Just anytime I've had it, I'm like, why is this $80? It's just like I'd rather have shrimp or scallions, man. Scallops. Well, I could put scallions on my scallops. Kind of jealous. I have the old man used to have long hair, but it's going away hair. Hey, Cogger Pie, like, dude, I started to notice that shit when I was like 22, and it was watching bootlegs of my band play, and you get up there and you just sweat your freaking heart out, your balls out. It's terrible. You just like it's like someone dumped a bucket of water on you. I'm a heavy sweater, and I would be headbanging, and then I get tired and leave it, and then like back here, like if it was soaking wet, you couldn't really tell otherwise. It was just like soaking wet, all the way back to me just being like 20, 22, and I'm like. Then I tried like the emo swoop for a little while. The little tiny like back here wasn't great. And then finally I was like, I lost the lottery on this one. Just shave it, bro. It's a different landscape now. I look at people. I look at dudes that like just they hang on to the cul-de-sac back there and you're just like, no, bro, what you doing? You ain't gotta do that. The Picard, the early seasons Picard, I guess did he ever start shaving his head on any of the episodes? I think he had like the cul-de-sac all the way through all 7 seasons. It wasn't until like the movies that he started like totally shaving everything, right? All right, we're talking about Patrick Stewart's hairstyle. Most situations where I have to write down my last name, DMV applications, most paperwork are hit or miss. My surname is comprised of 2 separate words, so places occasionally smush them together. Oh my god, I would probably do that to you. I'm so sorry. That or replace vowels entirely. I'm not going to dox myself, but I will say it's funny on occasion. People butcher my name sometimes, man. I'm like, really? Of everything, I think you should be able to get that right. It's not that weird. You want to shoot? Oh no! What do we got? What do we got going on here? Woo! This is fun. I'm having big fun running from space lobsters. Y'all know I'm up here. They know I'm up here. Woo, boo, 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 boo. Woo, boo, boo. Just watching them crawl around is kind of fun, though. What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, okay. We're hiding, I think. We're being very stealthy ladies. Ladies can be stealthy. You gotta watch out. What? Oh, I was like, we doing big yellow cons around here? Oh no. That's generous of them to like let me get away with that shit. Yeah, see, because it's showing us like powers we're gonna have when we get our suit back. All right, we found a little room to chill out in. I'm gonna get caught up. I literally just buzz off my hair when it gets too long. It's nice in the summer, I tell you what. Voodoo Viking, give it a Viking funeral. Of course you'd say that. I took the hair I shaved off and like just let it go out on the ocean there. Played some Viking metal for it. Something terrible happened though the first time I shaved my head. I nicked myself like right back here, and like I don't know, man, it never healed right. It looks like a mole back here on the back of my head. I did not have that when I shaved my head. I had a cut. There was no mole there at all, and it just turned into this little. I even went and saw a dermatologist, and I was like, "What is this shit?" And she's like, "Yeah, sometimes that happens. I guess you can stop shaving your head if you're worried about it." I'm like, "Screw that." I would be terrified to see what it would look like now, because that was like a long time ago. I might have like a full Devin Townsend skullet at this point. I wouldn't know. I don't want to know. I'm never going back, baby. Not until they get like stem cell shit figured out, and you can just zap me with the stem cells. However you administer the stem cells, I don't know if you give me a shot. It's not important. Like that would be absolutely 100% socially acceptable, because the thing with like toupees and shit is just like it's frowned upon. It's like no, man, you trying to trick me. People don't like being tricked. If you can just like, if we can just get there with the technology of like, hey, I just shoot you up with this crazy shit, you might get a eyeball in your shoulder, but your hair's gonna come back, and it's gonna be your hair. It's gonna be real hair. Well, I would absolutely do that shit, because I don't see myself as bald, man. Like I'm like, whoo, flowing mane. And I realized when I was about 19 or 20, I'd always have split ends, and it was just like, oh, eh. It looks okay in photos, I guess, but it's kind of ratty. And then I got into metal bands. I'd be around these dudes that have these long, flowing manes of hair, and I'm like, shit! At least I could sing better than you. Genetics gave me the monk's top, the big bald spot right on top, growing outward. It's about time to shave it off, but I'm so attached to it, it's tough to do. Aging blows chunks with gravy and spam, says Cography. Cography, just remember the reason that's happening to you, man, is an overabundance of testosterone. So you just, all that is man, brother. Don't worry about it. It's a different, and like, I tell you what, man. What happened to me in 2020, the worst year of my life, being single again and turning like, I guess it would have been like late. How old did I turn in 2020? Yeah, I guess I would have been turning like 38, something like that, or 37. And I was like, oh God, dude, I gotta go be single with this going on. I was so worried about this. It ain't shit, dude. Ladies are not as concerned with physical appearance. I've met some shallow bitches, but like they're the exception, not the rule. It was not a problem, and in some cases it was actually like a positive. Because then they're like, oh my God, let me feel that. Like I'm like, it's because it's something they don't have. You know, like why are dudes fascinated with boobs? Because we ain't got them, right? Is that the psychology there? And there's some creepy mom shit going on too. But I was like really worried about that. It ain't shit, man. So like, don't worry about it. Just you gotta own it. It's actually, I see it now as an opportunity to show that you can adapt, and you're just like, yeah, well, whatever. I'm still got it. I'm still gonna make it work. And I think it shows that you can, like, you know, please, Samus, girl, you can't be like just hanging on to shit like that. Not when it's not appropriate. What do we do? Whoa! We're doing that shit from Kendo's mod, man, where Claire like fell for like 5 minutes straight with that wacky ass music. Woo! Chozo ruins. What are those Chozos ruin now? Shit. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. How long is this gonna go on for, man? Come on now. How dumb is this guy? How dumb is this guy? He's not that dumb. Excuse me. Oh, that's my laser. That's not the health. I just realized. I thought my health was regenerating or something. That's the stun laser shit. Alright, I think we're safe up here for a second to get caught up with y'all. We got something here. Why can't we Hiyeki Mashima it or something? Oh my god, what? What's happening, Harry? Oh man, nicked my nethers once. Lots of Voodoo Viking! Yeah, me too. You can always get your ass hair transplanted to your head. I'm happy to report that I have not much of that. I lucked out. My brother Mike, though, not speaking about that area, I don't know. But he hit puberty and turned into an orangutan. My brother Mike is just, it's like he doesn't need to wear a sweater. Like, you wouldn't even know. I've only started to get some, like, little bit going on back here I don't appreciate, but it's not so bad. I could also donate some of mine. I have way too much. Not my ass hair, my head hair. I don't think ass hair would look very good on the scalp anyway, Julie. Dude, I would kill to have your hair. Oh my god. That's what I used to try to shoot for. I'll have to find a picture or a video somewhere. Well, I guess we have the video of the tower is tall, but the fall is short. I got long hair in that. I've been meaning to do a lyric video for probably my favorite song I did with that band. It's called Hearts Beat Stronger in the Hands of the Hollow. And like, it is probably, I am the most proud of my lyrics in that, and I've been meaning to do a lyric video to share with you guys here. I just have not had time. Oh no. Oh no, the big yellow balls. No. Really? Man, your balls got some jaundice, let me tell you. Okay, all right, we're going up here, we're going up here. Ooh boy, ooh boy. That's an ooh boy, goo boy right there. Got lobsters over here. No, I don't want to see the lobster, please. Come on over here, baby, see the lobster. That was very irresponsible of me. Can we shoot these? It's like Sam the Eagle, I'm walking on his head. I'm walking on an eagle. Whoa! It's time to call people weirdos. This is very stealthy what I'm doing. Pew 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 pew. So like, are we not in the spaceship anymore? Are they like mining or something? Because this is like Chozo shit. Man, I could go for a churro right now. I'll tell you what, y'all. One thing that's been like a little guilty pleasure. Oh, what is this bullshit? For me, I'll probably hide behind this. One thing that's been a little bit of a guilty pleasure for me has been I'm so preoccupied with like all the driving I have to do now, and like moving and like getting things packed up, getting shot by wall lasers. That like I'll have to go like quite a while without eating, and then like I'm like starving, and like I'm sure the science of this checks out, but like I'll be like, yeah, I ain't eating anything all day. I'm gonna go get some KFC, and that's all I eat today. That's healthy, right? Well, come on, I'm talking about KFC up here. You can't... That's like some kind of parlay thing, right? What the heck? Oh, he knows about it up there too. Gotcha, you goober. How hard could it be to get away from space lobsters? Oh, he knows I'm up here. I guess it is pretty hard. What are you doing? Is this part of your exercise routine? How do you wipe? Don't answer. Just want to make sure she's not in here. I have a feeling about it. That's like me leaving my house, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I watched the garage door go down, but I just want to make absolutely sure. What's going on up there? You guys see that like sexy Chozo statue? What's that about? Yeah, Huff and Puff. HR Huff and Puff. She's a very beaky girl. The kind you don't fly home to mother. What's going on, man? I don't... Well, this is there are a lot of sexual undertones in Metroid. Oh my goodness. We're on another stone cock, just like last night in Minecraft, folks. Look at that. I just don't know what to do. I've given up on dating, says Mr. Wolverine. For me, it's just been one bad thing after another. Oh my God. So Mr. Wolverine, I can't empathize more. Same for me. Let's see. So I've only dated 5 ladies in my whole life, right? I'm on number 5 now, 5 and final. And I had one that was just like kind of fizzled out. It wasn't like this. You stole that shit. Get back over here. Get back over here. You can't steal shit from me just because we breaking up. That ain't mine. Damn lobster dumped me. I've had one have a like not insanely horrific, oh my God, I had no idea who you really were, this is a nightmare breakup, where it was just like, you real clingy and kind of crazy and like, nah, I don't think we, and like that's the one I had that like, you know, wasn't this like insane knockdown, drag out, slobber knocker, horrific experience kind of thing. Every other one, it's been like chick's been abusive or manipulative, shit like that, the typical shit people do. And yeah, I was in a very much the same place. I even had like a short film I started to work on, Mr. Wolverine. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That like was gonna summarize a lot of the stuff I've been through. One in particular, the last one, and I had like, it was gonna be like miniatures using like a macro lens and stuff, and it was the most saddest thing I've ever come up with in my entire life, man. It was using like these little cutesy blue figures. It was like a little planet. Okay, I'm getting tag teamed here. Oh, we're going this way then, maybe. The way we came in. Okay. Oh boy, he's snipping at my feet. And it was like this whole little tiny planetoid, right? And there were like all these. It was like a very lonely place. And there was only like a few of these little blue square people like living around on this planet, right? And then one day, like this little lonely blue one meets this other little thing. There's some little pets, little creatures involved. It's very cutesy pie. And slowly over time, a lot of other creatures start to gather around. They start to like change colors, and then slowly this creature that came into this other little creature's life that made it so rich and explode with happiness slowly changed, and he starts to see that like, oh no, she's actually one of them, and she disappears into this crowd of the other things, of these other, let's just say typical people. And he was just left alone, and it ended with like just zooming out on this little planetoid, and he's just by himself on like the little like kind of North Pole part of it, alone. And I was like, I'm not gonna share this with anybody. This is clearly born of like extreme trauma. I need to work through some shit. But that feeling, well, this is a long way to go. Like, I know exactly what you're talking about, man. And I don't know, it feels really condescending when somebody who hasn't been through everything you've been through, which is everybody but you, says like, oh, it'll be okay, you'll find somebody. So I don't tell people that. I don't make people that guarantee, but the likelihood, it's all math. It's all math. If you think of it in terms of math, that actually kind of helps me, as shitty as I am at math. The mathematics of it are in your favor. They really are. Like there's a shitload of people on this planet. Too many, some might say. I hate traffic, and but I do feel like it's condescending. Like, oh, you just haven't, you like that's. I feel like that's dismissive of like the pain that loneliness brings on. So I don't say that to people. It might end up you don't, you know, and like I'll be real with you, but like just think about the math of it. That's what helps me out. And you know what? I was done. I was 100% done. I was disgusted by just like humanity. After my last thing ended, I was just like, people are fake and disgusting. The whole thing was a lie from the start. Obviously, like I could do things for that person, and that would like, and then the whole relationship will flash before your eyes, and you're like, oh, that's what was going on. That feeling I had that shit was a little wrong right there. That's 100%. I should have trusted my gut. The whole thing was just a big manipulation session from the very start, and like to have to accept that puts you in a very grossed out place, right? So I thought I was absolutely done, and then it turns out I found somebody who had been through a lot of the same shit, a lot of the same beats, right? And I know that person would never do that to me, because I have seen like what it has done, and she's seen what it's done to me, and like we would be adults if things ever like, you know, got to a bad place. Just like, let's fix this, let's talk about it, let's communicate. There wouldn't be any of this shady shit going on that leaves people like forever like damaged and sus and full of that ick we're all talking about. But anyway, we're still talking about aging, blowing chunks. Oh boy, we got a lot to talk about. Wolverine says I've got gorilla hair. Well, I mean, no, it's Wolverine hair, man. That's way sexier. This was all because Mr. Wolverine said I've given up on dating. Don't though, man. Hang in there. Or don't. Like either it's you are in charge. Oh no, not the shoulder pad, says Voodoo Viking. I picture Voodoo Viking like looking at his own like jacket or something, and they're just growing. He's like, oh no, not the shoulder pads! No! And his date's like, oh, I think they look pretty good. He used to have the classic metalhead hair, thick, wavy blonde, all the way down to my ass many, many moons ago. I never could grow that long cover pie. That shit stopped here, and I was happy with it. I was just going for like Gambit from the comics. That's all I ever wanted to do. That and like Highlander, I guess. Showing my age. Anime says I'm part Italian from my dad's side, so for the hair, you can guess. Oh, yeah, Italian stallion anime. I bought tamales the other day and put them in my freezer. They are so good. So like Satan, I thought that was going to relate to the hair discussion. And I'm like, I bought tamales the other day and wear them as a toupee. I'm like, tamale toupee. Hello, I'm Tamale Toupee. Sorry. With the husks, it helps keep them moist when you reheat them. I've only had tamales once, and I really liked them. Fed is best. If that's all you can eat, you shouldn't feel bad. I'm losing the thread there. We'll circle back around. Oh my, the lobster guards must use the 3 shells to wipe. Oh, yeah, I forgot about talking about that. That's Demolition Man reference. Lazy Chozo. Dating is awful. 0 out of 10 says Adieu. Dating is awful. Agreed. One of mine turned out to be an OnlyFans girl that wasn't making enough. Not the best, to say the least. That is a whole thing you don't want to get sucked into. Anyway, Mr. Wolverine. Right before I met my girl, you know, I usually post, not always, but I usually would post like a little Facebook story, Instagram story, like, hey, I'm hopping on the internet and doing a goofy thing, and come hang out. And like some girl like saw that and hopped in the stream, started saying hello, and then she started DMing me, and I'm like, I was single, okay, let's talk. And like slowly she worked up to it. Like she was, I don't know what site it was, probably OnlyFans or something like that. And like she just like bluntly was like, well, you know, I watch people masturbate all day to me. And I'm like, oh, all right. Now, if you a dude and a lady and like what, it doesn't, you're all right with that? God bless, but like, you don't. Most folks, no, thanks. I don't. No, that's all right. That can really complicate shit. I would assume. Not my cup of tea, man. So I hear you. Woof. I just. It's just as easy to like. You're like, nah. Like, it's not like this is my only option. I guess I'll. Okay. Be cool with people looking at your business all day. That sounds like me, bub. I'm so curious. What did you think of the Nintendo Direct today, if you saw it? So, Dizzy, I've only in the last, like, year or so even become aware of what Nintendo Direct is. Sad and out of touch as that sounds. Oh, you lobsters can't see where the shit. What are you talking about? People were like, what did you think of the Nintendo Direct? And I would be like, are they already coming out with something after the Switch? I mean, I feel like the Switch has a little more life in it. That seems a little sudden. It's Nintendo's kind of like their own E3 sort of like announcement thing. It's where they announce new games and shit. I did not catch it today. Today has been making calls to service providers and things to set up utilities and boxing up things, patching walls. So no, I did not see it. Tell me though, Dizzy, did we get some Super Mario RPG news? I am big dead. I am such a dead lady right now. Ah! Why even put those up there, huh? Actually, that's helping me dodge these boys. Okay, can we reset? That is so goofy when they're all behind her like that. Whee! It's like she's a shoplifter. Get her! She stole a Gucci bag! Ah! This is very harrowing. You know what? This is pretty pulse pounding. This is pulse pounding gameplay. Are you serious? You're bumping me back to the beginning. Is that actually okay? That's so irritating. I'm pausing. Harry says, then we exploded. Working COVID contracts made me feel that way about people on a large scale. Most people are scumbags. It's just a sad fact of life. You just have to deal with it. Yep, that's exactly how it went with me too, says Mr. Wolverine. Being used is never a good feeling. No, it's not. It's the worst feeling in the world. To realize that like, oh, I have shit that you wanted, and you said whatever you needed to say to me. You adopted whatever personality traits you needed to adopt to appeal to me and make me feel like you were the one. And you stole shit from me. You used shit that I gave you to set yourself up with other people. It is the way that it's the way that scumbags tend to abuse people, and it's completely. I'm trying to avoid getting into a certain realm of things, but it is a thing that fellas have to look out for quite a bit. That's not to say that there aren't tons and tons and tons of super manipulative dudes out there that are going to do that sneaky shit. That's a way that both sides of the fence, we'll call it, abuse people. But yeah, the sneaky shit. I've had to deal with it quite a few times. It is disgusting when you realize what a rube and a simp you have been made. My ex very much manipulated everything from the beginning. I'm sorry other people have gone through that too. You know, it's terrible to know that like other people have also been subjected to it. Absolutely, but there is a small little smidgen of comfort in knowing like you're not alone with it too. I wouldn't wish that feeling on my worst enemy. Of course, like it is just one of the worst moments when you realize like the last decade of your life has been a lie and a grift from day one. You have all kinds of shit like flashing back. Am I supposed to lose them? I guess like maybe I jump over there. We're just going in circles, folks. We're having a huge like therapy session while the lobsters chase us. Whatever, I don't care. You love Gambit, Satan? Yeah, he was one of my favorites. Can we? Oh, that's no. I don't want that. I don't want to start from there. Well, okay, this will work. Maybe right there. Let's try and avoid all of. Well, let's see. How can we possibly do that? I don't think there's any way to get through there without being seen. Yeah, I loved Gambit in the way that like I loved that the thing he had going on with Rogue. So it wasn't really Gambit. I thought he was super cool. I wanted to be like Gambit, and Rogue was one of my early like, okay, Rick's feeling things. And I was like, oh, mon chéri. Okay, this room is just a real pain in the wankus. Real pain in the zeebs. I've heard that word pronounced 8 different ways, like trying to research like Metroid lore so I can have some kind of a discussion about it. Oh, okay, here we go. How are you ever to know this? Okay, all right, good. Boo, 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 boo. All right, I'm gonna have to look this up. This is one of the sticky things about Metroid that I'm just like, where do you go? I'm cool to dodge traps, run away from enemies, do some shooting, but when it just comes down to like, where do I go? That stuff always gets my goat. Hey, we got somebody coming in hot.
Lil Kun Dance Bisexual Pride.
Lil Kun Dance, oh my god. Welcome in, Thicky, how you doing? Appreciate that resub. How many months was that? I'll look in a second. I'm being a huge cheater because I'm stuck and I don't know where to go. And I respect y'all's too much time. I lessen my reputation as like a smart boy, a grown up, a man who can do things for himself every time I do this. Just because you don't want to watch me run around and do this anymore, right? I don't. That's pretty clever. That's pretty clever what you have to do. I don't think I would have probably ever figured that out. I don't even like people enough to try and date. You're better for it. Why does Samus have a man bun? Did I somehow miss something about him that's been known for over 30 years now? Oh boy, let's just let Jeremy's innocence be preserved. Welcome in, Jeremy. Good to see you, sir. Sorry it took me a minute to get to you. That kind of trauma changes you, even if you recover from it. I went through some dark-ass times, and I can't understand how people are so self-serving and selfish. Yeah, so, Julie and... We got through without setting off the alarm. Okay, we got to get caught up on all that. Thicky, thank you for gifting that tier 1 sub to Voodoo Viking. Oh my god, Thicky coming in. Thicky, how you been? Giving us that little Kun dance. We dealt with a bot earlier today with a screen name Yellow Cons. And I was like, you probably need to go see the lady doctor if you got that going on. That ain't good. Anyway, thank you for the generosity. In 8 months, Thicky. Love you. Yeah, so like Julie and I met like when we were both going through like a horrible betrayal by longtime partners, and other people are out there going through the same thing, and like you got to gravitate towards each other and kind of be like a support network for each other. It's just like any other trauma, like you need people. I've traditionally been like a guy that just goes and like, I'm gonna go write an angry or sad song. I'm not gonna get like too crazy talkative about it. I'm just gonna deal with it, and that has worked for me. But I had never dealt with like something on the level that I went through, and neither had Julie when we first met each other. And Whee! I would have thought to do that. I don't think I would have ever got it. If you are going through something like that, do. And if you don't find anybody who you can relate to with that, I know it gets tough, and then like money comes into the equation. So there is no perfect fix for that kind of shit, but it does change you. It really does. It changes your brain chemistry, man, because you're immediately going to be extremely cautious and extremely distrusting, and you're going to second guess yourself for a while. You're going to be like, is that something I need to worry about? Because the last time I was with somebody, there was a big old. We have a red flag, or well, we'll substitute. We'll just. And you know what? That works too. That works too. Slowly over the years, the clown nose blossomed. And like you'll be like, do I need to care about that? That seems like. And what it did for me was when I did start dating again, and I went out on those first couple horrific dates, where like ladies were like, let's go in the alley. You just be like, no, bye. Whoa. We have dating advice for everyone. Oh, we brought breadsticks. What was bread balls? This is some Panzer Dragoon shit. What's going on here? It will give you like, you have to harness it, right? It'll give you the ability to nope out much easier because you're like, I ain't doing that shit again. So it can benefit you. Look at this manga shit. All right, cool, man. Oh boy, I took a photo of myself every day for 25 years. Whoa, sorry. I'm not. It's a loving roast. I like the game. Jesus, Samus. Okay, what we got going on here? Oh, this is some Link to the Past crazy ass shit. What's going on here? What? I gotta fight my bubble sister. Oh. Okay, so don't shoot that. I don't have the brain space for this right now. I'm gonna get completely caught up in chat. Selling your soul to the devil for more hair always comes with a terrible price. There's always hell to pay. Ow, boy. I was contemplating dating this one girl in college up until she started chatting candidly about the reptilian Martian invasion, and I just politely noped out of that situation. I don't know, man. I think I'd want to talk to her for a little while longer, get some chuckles out of that interaction. All the console makers do their own mini E3 these days, multiple times a year, but I only watch the Sony ones as I don't have an Xbox or Nintendo consoles. Yeah, I never know when I never know when any of that stuff's happening. So I always miss out on it. Did we see any Mario RPG stuff? That's my big question. People are bastards. Bastards. I'm not saying women are the devil, but my ex-wife was the CEO of Devils. One of the things you learn when you get to this age is like, doesn't matter. Assholes, pieces of shit, they come in both flavors, man. And like the only thing that changes is how they go about it usually. The sneakier stuff, like that's what the fellas have to worry about. The more physical stuff is what the ladies have to worry about. They're all pieces of shit, and all of them. People are bastards. You guys are all right, says Audio. Video games are therapy. They absolutely are, man. That's why, to me, like sometimes you'll hear me rant about like how overt and obnoxious the like messaging and stuff has gotten in games, and to a much greater extent like movies. Escapism is like an endangered species. It's under attack. It's so gross. Like, you need this stuff. This is so important. All right, tell you what, this isn't the right mood for this. We're gonna do a big catch up on chat here because I'm way behind. Spent 10 years with that dude. It was 10 years for me. It's really stinky to realize people just want something from you and don't actually care about you. It is very stinky to realize that. It is the stinkiest fart burger you ever fart burgered. It'd be nice if there was a catfishing alarm for some people. Just have to find out when it comes through. You know what my brother did, and it was what I was doing too? Date him for 10 years. If you still solid after 10 years, probably cool to put a ring on it. And that's what I did. I made it right to 10 years, and then somebody shit the bed pretty hard. I was like, okay. Rough was the best. Had that familiar country charm. Oh, Rogue. I say, oh, Rogue. Well, that was a bit of a Freudian slip, perhaps, Mr. Wolverine. Oh my God. Wolverine and Rogue. Can you imagine? Scandalous. Yeah, I mean, as a Midwesterner, Rogue obviously appealed to me. Thicky, thank you again for 8 months. We'll get back to you here in a second. Doggone autocorrect. I can see Mr. Wolverine slicing up Clippy, the Microsoft helper guy. Rogue, wish they could have done her right in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. What was the problem with Rogue? Let's see. What are we getting here? Yeah, I find it so important to talk about it with people who understand. We still do that. Yeah. Julie and I will still talk about some shit we've been through. Julie says, I question everything. It's you know, and you know what? My mom had 4 kids, and their dad all walked out on them. Like, just one day, like, almost damn near, I'm going out for cigarettes kind of shit. And to this day, my mom's a very, like, nervous, paranoid person. And a big part of it is because of that. Like, that shit, it's going to be there forever. You got to put out of your mind that you're ever going to, like, really get over it. You can get over the person because them. But it is going to change the way your brain works. And you just have to kind of, like, accept it and harness it. And if you can, install a kind of like filter on that shit that's going to convert that energy into something you can use. And for me, it's kind of like talking to people about it and being like, bro, girl, I've been there, you know?
Remember, kids, if you do the drugs, you go to hell before you die. Oh, no.
Random Mario.
Little anti-drug message there from Mr. Mario and Kismet Girl. Thank you, Kismet Girl, for pitching in. I don't know if you're just rolling in. I think you've been here. Tips are extra helpful because we did lock down a new place. We're moving. Thank you for that 5-spot, Kismet. Thank you. Cogger bless. We got some details on Mario RPG, new mechanics on the Direct. Awesome, Kinzeet. I'm really interested to see if they clarify more, like how because the one thing about Mario RPG is, like, when you're in battle, you know, you get those little button presses you got to do, and like it'll help you get more damage or whatever it is you're after, healing damage, like, and they were never like super clearly defined to me, and I always was wondering, like, am I actually doing it? I would love for there to be like a little bit more guidance on that whole thing. Well, time for me to go do bub stuff for a while. This has been a great session. I mean, stream. Love y'all. It's all free. Don't worry about Mr. Wolverine. You won't get a check. You won't get a bill in the mail, I should say. And see you later, my friend. Pleasure to have you here, as always. My ex is the CEO of dumbassery. Oh, my God. Yeah, he is. She shit the bed. She Amber Hearded you. Figuratively. Amber Turded. Those button presses worked pretty well in 1,000-Year Door, from what I recall. Okay. That would be nice. I don't remember 1,000. I don't know if I didn't play 1,000-Year Door. But maybe if we get through this today, we'll be playing a little bit of Super. No, it's just Mario and Luigi. It's not Super Mario. Superstar Saga. Thank you again, Kismet Girl. All right, and we are all caught up on chat. Sorry it took me so long to get back with some of y'all. Welcome in, Thicky. Welcome in, Voodoo Viking. Voodoo Viking, you've been here. And everybody else. Kinzeet as well. Thank you. All right. Back to work here, folks. Okay, I got no idea what the story here is. So that doesn't bounce back or anything. Maybe when what are you trying to? This is some kind of radical relationship therapy we're doing. Okay, that ain't shit. Okay, all right. Just don't shoot it when it's a dumb thing to shoot. Why are we doing Castlevania shit? Wow. All right, I'm not good at this boss fight. Lightning, huh? Oh, all right. I think I'm getting it. Just don't be hit by the lightning and keep it moving. Maybe I don't get it. So never shoot that, I guess. Wow. Okay, only when it's that symbol. You are really doing a lot of moving and shaking, sir. Can we be done? That was very sloppy. I don't feel like I deserve it. Oh, I just noticed the statue, the drum. It has like the big shoulder pads. Oh, here we go. Here comes the booty. You get another one there, boys. Is this gonna unlock like the stuff? This powerful beam can blast through multiple enemies. Very nice. Reduces damage from foes. See, it's unlocking all the stuff we didn't understand. Movement in water stops lava damage. Oh my god. But does it preserve my sighting? Somersault continually in the air. Use A mid somersault to jump again. That's a game breaker. We got the fully powered suit, everybody. Oh, we gonna go tear up some lobsters. You know you at the end when Samus is all purple and shit. All right, Wreckers, we're there. This music makes me keep a lookout for that Funko Land manager ass. Oh shit, Copper Pie deep cut. They're making 1,000-year door for Switch now too. Oh, Harry, is it a complete remake? I thought it sounded just like it was like coming to the like virtual console. Samus gives Gravity both middle fingers. Yeah, they're just maybe go for a hot spring bath in that lava now. Yeah, why not? Okay, all right. So like, I'll probably. Ooh, that's that. I mean, that's a little hard to control. Do we want to do that? I'm guessing we gotta get it. Like we just unlocked the somersault thing, so. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm gonna make you a little sick right now. I know, but is there any shit over there? I wonder. You know what? I'm good to get out of here. I'm not caring so much about that. What's up? Oh, you guys just made a freaking butter now. Yeah, you go ahead. You go ahead and try to do something. You would think like Samus would like probably hook up with Iron Man, right? Like they'd have a lot to talk about. They have a lot to bond over. Not getting up. So we gotta stay aware of like we saw all kinds of like hidden blocks and shit there the whole way through all this. Oh, that didn't even take one dot from me, sir. Oh, maybe there's like a running thing over here. Let's have a look. Oh, what's that? What's that? That looks like something I should definitely get to shoot, maybe. No, not that. That's not enough space to run. Ooh, that's some shit. Okay. Chat, you still with me? Do we need to do more therapy sessions? That keeps everybody chatting. Is everybody just tired now, like, and crying? What am I missing here, man? That is my absolute Achilles heel. Oh, right. They were like right here. But you can't get to those underneath. Yeah. That is my absolute Achilles heel. Is just like I'm like, well, I can figure it out if you take me there, but if I can't figure out where to go, what am I supposed to do? I hate that. I'm guessing it's just something hidden in a floor somewhere. It's got to be, right? Okay, yep, I thought so. No crying. Kismet Girl says yes. Get down there, baby. Not doing text guides anymore, I'll tell you that much. I'll tell you that for free. Hello, Detroit girl! We're sharing horrific breakup stories, trauma bonding, while we play Metroid. I am browsing ear weights so I can stretch my ears a little more. I thought you were gonna say so I can get my ears in shape. I'm like, I've seen your ears, they're fine, girl, don't worry about it. I don't know, I just want to tone him up a little bit. That was starting to get a bit obscene. I'm sorry, everybody. All right. What's the trick here? What do you want from me? What do you want from me, video game? Hey, I'm back, says Jason X. Had McDicks for dinner. Oh no, dicks for dinner. Looks like that could be a good comedy. Dicks for dinner. What's the story here, video game? You won't let me go up there. I guess we're just doing that. Okay. Yeah, this isn't as like good as I thought it would be. It's a little unwieldy. What you got going on for me up here? Well, that's just back where we were. Who cares? That's a trick. Gotta beef up my earlobes. It's the first thing I look at on a girl. Like, yeah, you fit, you fine, but like, what about them earlobes? Take off those earmuffs. You trying to hide something? I can tell. You catfishing me? You ear fishing me, girl? Stand for that. Guess we going this way. That was a whole wild Metroid chase. Oh, that's a somersault boy right there. That's actually pretty hard to do. Woo! Ball time? Is it ball time? It's missile time. Interesting. Okay. What are you trying to tell me, game? Well, it sure feels good to have the suit back. I tell you what. Whoops. Well, can we do this and still like get out of that form and do rockets? I don't know. We can. It's just going to be incredibly hard. Okay, so you can't come out of Sonic the Hedgehog form and get to rockets. Okay. I guess you just spam this? Seems to be kind of working. All right. Oh boy, that's a lot of button mashing I'm doing. That does not feel great. Why? What? Okay. Why? Oh boy. You know what? That's what it feels like after 10 years. Why? Thought you were cool. I thought you were different. You're just like the rest of them. So we don't do anything to those, I guess. Sorry I had to murder you there, but you know. They should have announced Ada Wong's Separate Ways DLC for RE4 Remake. You know, I gotta say, I don't think I have a whole lot of hype for that. I didn't care too much. What are those things? I didn't care too much. I don't think I ever even played Separate Ways. I just don't have any love for Ada. OG Ada, I was like, all right, whatever. And then like I never played the original DLC. And RE4 Remake Ada. Maybe if they changed it up quite a bit, because I remember I have watched I think I watched Shiny Pockets go through Separate Ways, and I was just like, yeah, samey environments and shit. You just blowing shit up on a ship, some stuff like that. I think this is a skip it for me. But if they really like spruced it up, then maybe. All right. We gotta think outside the box a little more here. I don't. Are those like the bombs? No. Did we get like a new? What do we get? Plasma suit, bomb, a morph ball, power grip, speed booster, high jump, screw attacking, space jump. I don't know. I'm gonna move on. I don't know what that is. Seattle has a burger drive-in chain named Dick's, and we make all the jokes about it, especially since one of the branches is next to the slut streetcar sign. Oh wow. That's a spicy town in that Seattle, Schottenjäger. How you doing today? I am bumbling my way through this level that's outstaying its welcome in Metroid Zero Fusion. Does it help if I move around a little more? Oh God, my thumb! I'm too old for this shit. I'm not even getting anywhere, am I? What is that symbol? It's not super missiles. Right? only have so many things I can do. Stupid bird faces. Stupid Chozo. Okay, they like to put stuff in. All right, there it is. Okay. Ah, all right. That's where I was going wrong. What do we got down here? What new stupidity awaits? Oh my god, thank you.
Foreign types with the hookah pipes say, wayo wayo, ao wayo, walk like an Egyptian.
Oh my god. The only part of that song I can muster in my memory is like, walk like an Egyptian. I like the whole rest of it is just like in Civilization when you haven't like traveled to a part of the map, it's just black. Thank you very much, Butchman, for tuning in and kicking in, my friend. I don't know if you were here last night, but we announced that we did find a new studio location, new home studio location, and everything that comes in is just absolutely extra appreciated. Moving expenses are insane, but we found a great new place thanks to you guys' support, and yeah, appreciate you, Butchman. How you doing today, sir? Unfortunately, I have jury duty the day after we're to be moved in. I hope I can convince them that that would be the disaster for me that it would be. Because it's like I'm still probably going to be driving from Springfield up to KC once or twice more. Really? Can't have anybody else do it. Don't have the money to just... Can you imagine that? Just having the cash to completely like pay a moving company to move you like 3 hours away. What an embarrassment of riches. Yeah, I'll take that super missile tank. Sean Yeager says, doing fine. We'll salute, petting the dog, and eating a vile sausage. I'm picturing you with like a pipe in front of a fireplace, like, doing fine, petting the dog, and eating a vile sausage. Like, it's that gif of Leonardo DiCaprio from Once Upon a Time in Hollywood where he's in the chair. No, Butchman, I'm not moving down there. Quite the opposite. That would be. I absolutely could not do that. I don't know, Butchman, if you've heard, but like my pops had a stroke, and like my mom's was really dependent on him. She's got diabetes. Oh boy, we're down here, huh? She's got diabetes, and she's legally blind. I absolutely couldn't move away that far. Where I am moving to is 8 minutes further than I am now. It's going to be an hour and 18 to get to my folks. Not to mention that would mean Robot Co-op is just me and Jocelyn, unless we were able to get the remote stuff working, which we might have to do a little bit of anyway on Wednesdays for Mr. Zach. So I guess we're just not caring about any of that. Oh, hey, how about that? How about it? Do we care about any of this? Very good. I tell you what, I was in Springfield not too long ago. I'm there quite often, and went in to get some Buffalo Wild Wings for myself and the gals and everything, and just right in front of the Buffalo Wild Wings drug deal going on. I walked in there just to get my dry rub on. These two scoundrels just scatter like cockroaches as soon as I walk by. I'm like, drug deal. All right. Okay. And then we went over to oh, please don't shoot me. We went over to the gas station because the girls wanted some snacks and things. And we got in the car and everything, and then Dracula was hanging out. This couple was in some kind of a Jeep. They looked over and they saw Dracula, and then this lady with like one tooth, she goes like, that sure is a cute dog. Can I pet it? And I'm like, we gotta go. But there are plenty of parts of Springfield that are just absolutely lovely. It has one of my favorite pho places. Pho Kim. Brilliant. Had some good times down there. We'll still be stopping in so they can visit and everything. Just got back from the eye exam. Oh boy, is this a joke setup? Had my pupils dilated. The chat is a blurry mess. Oh no. Well, Fire Rifts, I tell you what, I'll try to read more chats today, so you don't have to read it. Rest those peepers. Hope everything's okay. Sings the Hot Lava song from South Park. Don't remember that. Try this. How many fingers am I holding up? Oh shit, Harry, that's great. Fire Rifts, do you want me to tell you the answer? Okay, this just does not work very well. Maybe if we get up against the wall, this will work. Scoundrel. Yeah, I'm bringing Scoundrel back. I like to use very tepid sort of terms for terrible things. Like we call some of history's greatest monsters on the show knuckleheads. I love that. That's a fun time for everybody. That guy, like genocide, like murder of children. Like what a knucklehead. What a just a total goof. Hopefully I'm going to be setting up a home studio soon. Awesome, Butchman. What are you gonna be doing? Streaming, recording music? What's up? How do you know they were scoundrels? They might have been scallywags. Scallywags is a great one too. Oh my God, DP Hinton. How could I forget scallywags? Fire Riff says 12. Correct. I'm holding up 15 fingers. Oh no. What are you doing down there?
I got stuck on desert guard duty. Oh, this is just the worst. I hate those guys. I don't think they like me. I came into the cafeteria and I sneezed on the one guy's snack pack, and I apologized profusely, but I think he's still angry about the snack pack incident.
Perhaps what that lobster boy is thinking. So this, okay, understood. So they do have the spaceship here, and they've got like a little tubey going over to the Chozo ruins. So what I'm not clear on is they like, I can just murder y'all with that shit. It was like very purposeful on their part to take Samus's power suit, right? So like a wall jump, I think, would be much more useful than this video game. Why would they go and return it to its like original spot or unclear? Oh my God, my thumb's gonna fall off, y'all. This hurts. You are physically hurting me now, game. There's got to be a better way to do this, right? Oh God, I don't know what it is. This is something about that particular button you got to push, the jump button. Oh God. I must be not doing it right. They would never do it. Oh, right. That is just not a good time. Not a fan of that. I'm gonna watch a professional. Maybe you guys should go watch one too. Oh, I'm kind of like overdoing it. That's okay. Yeah, all right. It's not, I was, okay. All right, yep, that's on me. That's on me. I didn't try it out a little more relaxed. It's pretty hard to get the hang of, though, to be fair. It's not a mash situation, it's a smooth. But it's really hard to, like, maintain it. There we go. All right, we got that under control. Just like every couple's one in. Please start doing it. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, doing that somersault jump, baby. It's very hard to change directions with it, though. You want it? You want it? There you go. Sorry about that. You probably weren't okay, guy. Whoa, you're a tough boy, huh? Yeah, we got a way of dealing with tough boys around here, you scallywag. Oh, you're still trying to murder me and stuff. Really? What are you? We got electrons coming after me now. Everybody's pissed at me. Ah! I just want out, man. That's all I want. Butchman says, I want to stream and record podcasts. Oh, that's awesome, man. Any particular like topic? Are we not? We're not saving here anymore. Too dangerous to save, huh? Okay. Screw attack rhythm is a whole thing in Metroid. I see that. Screw it. They should have made a whole like dancing game out of that whole rhythm game. I was going like balls to the wall, like spamming that shit. That does not do it. Maybe missiles. What do you want? What's your flavor? Yeah, I think some of the stuff we happened upon when we came through before is gonna be our ticket out if it didn't make sense to us there. He's like, you're a ball. Would you date a girl that could just turn into like a little crazy, wacky Nerf ball? I don't know. Ah, I see. Very good then. Wow. Gotcha, boss. Samus, grab the let. Samus. Okay, that works too. Very exciting for you, I'm sure, to watch that. But yeah, but it really is annoying when the rhythm is lost. Oh my god. We had to get rid of a drummer once because he kept losing the rhythm. Not Mr. Zach, though. Woo! Okay, that's how it's done, folks. My apologies. I don't know that I've ever... Was that in Super Metroid, that whole thing? Must have been. And I have beaten Super Metroid way back when I was a little baby boy. And I don't say that in the way a lot of people say, like, I beat this when I was 5 years old. It's just, no, I played it when I was younger, and I did okay at it. It's nothing to brag about. These aren't very difficult games. Would I date a contortionist? Hell yeah. That could get weird though, man. You could get all tied up in all kinds of like pretzels yourself, trying to keep up with that. Then you gotta go to a chiropractor, and then the chiropractor is all like overcharging you, and then you have less capital to be taken out the chiropractor lady. No, not the chiropractor lady. Well, oh shit, are you a scoundrel? Are you a scallywag? Are you two-timing the contortionist with the Are you two-timing the contortionist with the chiropractor? You son of a bitch. That's abuse. Super missiles, let's get the hell out of here, huh? Oh, there's a save room down there I would like to use. That would be very good for my body. My hopes and dreams, Harry. Woo! Full health, baby. Kanzit says, hey! The Saddam Hussein was a real rapscallion. Trying to think of other shit, man. Dickensian terms for like little shitheads. What a moppet. Woo, woo. Yeah, that's stuff right there, baby. That's what I want. That's what I want. What we got going on up here? Oh, it's a gray boy. Gray boy. Lots of gray boys. Hey, gray boys, I got missiles and stuff. What do you think about that? Oh, they don't like that at all. All right, well, I kind of underestimated these guys. You take a lot of hits to murder. Good lord. That was harder than any boss that I've fought in the entire game. How is that possible? We've already been here? I'm ready. I don't know about y'all, but I'm ready for this shit to be done. This level can F right off as far as I'm concerned. We do have a running thing over here. I'm gonna be running woman. What's up? I'm here to murder you. Thank you. We gotta do this again? I don't know if I'm gonna live through that. Alright. I'm just gonna let him kill me. Ne'er-do-well, that's a classic. I don't really have a format or topic fleshed out yet. Maybe movies, music, and comedy. Stream some games. Awesome, Butchman. So, are we thinking like We're gonna have some kind of like little studio set up and just broadcast like a webcam. I'm like getting with Butchman like I'm some executive producer with it. So like, what are we thinking on like you know, camera setup? Are we gonna have like A/B camera? Do you want to do some panning and trucking? Like, what do we think? I'm sure you will find your rhythm, my dude. Oh, he's very mad. Why do you jump around like that? Get up and jump around. Oh, okay. The high ground really is the way to go. Obi-Wan was right. You can't do that though. You can't run across this and get like she'll lose it. Interesting. I don't know, man. I would put the soundtrack to this game kind of like at like a 6 or a 7. Like, it's good, but like it's something, I feel like there could be something better in there. Like, okay, what? Oh my god, what? It's like a donk droid. Oh, go home, donk, you a drunk. You a drunk donk. Stop rescuing. Stop rescuing. Mankind has been broken in half. Stop rescuing. It's over, crap, people. I have the high ground.
You underestimate my power.
What if that was the movie we got? Anakin Skywalker was a damn crab person? Yellow, what's yellow about? No. No. Huh. Shut up. Ugh. Good lord. Respawning. Damn, I wish I could see. Oh, I'm so sorry. I thought you were saying a word that I was just like unfamiliar with, so I decided to deflect by making it goofy. I'm sorry, pirate. Emperor Palpatine was a crab person. Changed my mind. Thank you, anime. I don't typically get allergies. Is there a cat sneaking around in here somewhere? If we can't afford it right now, not by a long shot, but I'm hoping within the next year or so, if the channel's in a good place and everything's just all hunky dory, we can afford it. I would love to finally get Dracula a sister. We've talked about getting like a golden retriever or a lab Italian Greyhound mix, but we'll see. My girlfriend has come to realize that Dracula is a little high maintenance because of his Italian Greyhound side. He can just kind of have like nervous panic attacks out of nowhere, and I'm like, yeah, he's worse than Juno by a long shot. Juno was a lot tougher than Dracula was. Oh, this is a cool environment. We got like all kinds of wall nipples or eyes. If you confusing, oh god, that would be that's what they need to do in Resident Evil 9. Is that son of a bitch? That's what we're still after, isn't it? That's what they should do. They should have nipples for eyes on whatever creature you face in Resident Evil 9. What do you guys think they're gonna do? Because we just did werewolves and vampires and shit, which I was not a massive fan of. Set with So we have like a power bomb now. Opens yellow. All right. Boy, we're still playing this game, huh? So those are limited. Oh, I remember those. Yeah, that's the shit. Is there what? Why are you doing that? We got anything around here? There's a room above this, I see. Chupacabras or jackalopes. Oh my god. Just scraping the bottom of the barrel. That's one of those things where like it crosses over so far into like something you don't want, where you're just like, yeah, screw it, why not? Who cares? Just run it into the ground. Lovecraftian space horrors for RE9. I mean, I'd take that over Chupacabra. I don't know. I mean, Chupacabra's not that. I guess that could work. Not that silly. It's not as silly as Jackalopes. Pirates, you're doing great on the typing there, sir. Lovecraft stuff's just been so done, though, you know. Something they haven't done, though, I suppose. I don't know. There's like a Lovecraftian feel to a couple of the big monsters in RE. Can't save in here, huh? Save room. I have dealt with the problem. Just still no, huh? How about now? How about now? Yeah, that's what's up. Goat Suckers. Hey, I'm Rick Wolf. Welcome to Goat Suckers. Eventually, after a few more console generations, Capcom will do zombies again and say, hey, look at this fresh new enemy type. And it'll work. It'll work for young people who don't know no better. Aliens? Oh my god. That would be the absolute, like, that would for me would undo all of the goodwill they've bought with like the new games being like, at the very least horror games. Very silly cartoonish things going on in those games, but hey, what's up? I'm here to murder you. I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to murder you. That would just that would be like introducing aliens in like a serious Terminator movie. I would just be absolutely like appalled, top to bottom. Appalled but not surprised. Disappointed but not surprised, Capcom. You know what? I'm coming around on this whole level. This is just good dumb Metroid fun. I don't have to think about too much. Or the ultimate monsters, the terrifying telemarketers. No! We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. No! Jill, they're terrible telemarketers. Ouch! That's my new thing. That's my new thing with Resident Evil. How do we never... I guess we played the remake so much we missed out on it. What you got for me? Genetically engineered door-to-door insurance salesman. That's rough. Oh, what do we got? We fighting a big-ass robot? Sounds like we fighting a big-ass robot, baby. It's Cyber Ridley! Or some shit like that! Okay. What do you got? We got to shoot you in the little heart there, I assume. Yeah, you don't like that shit, do you? Will this hurt you? Do you care about that at all? Very specific jump height on this. Okay, all right. I thought maybe we might get away with that one. All I can do is hope to take him out before he takes me out. This is pretty cool, though, man. Just think, this is Metroid 1. All right. Let's focus up a little more on dodging these babies. I'm not doing it. I tell my brain what to do, and my brain just says, nah, though, just keep shooting like a boob. Oh, you got new shit. All right. You're turning different. Your color palette's changing. I see that. I really gotta get the hang of the damn somersault thing. That's how you get through that. Mecha Ridley. I hope this isn't Chris's new car warranty. Could you get over here a little quicker, please?
Sorry about that. I stopped for Slurpees.
Let's try a super missile though, huh? How about that? Speed this up a little bit. Oh, we already got the glass off, baby. Glass is off. Oh, you son of a biscuit. It's really hard to play video games. Sometimes she just doesn't want to do it, which is fine. I should have just done that. Why not do that shit? Always making life harder than it needs to be, Rick. Oh, thank you. I'll take that. Whoa! Probably need to be away from that. Self-destruct mechanism activated. Evacuate immediately. Oh, right. Let's do some just chatting. He looks like Joel from MST3K made him. Ah, boy, I can see that. I can see that. He's like,
So, Rosdower, is that a stupid name?
so the Space Pirates either had this body ready for their boss's death or they threw this thing together pretty quickly. Is he in there or is it like a replica? It's unclear. What would Son of a Biscuit be called? Biscuitson? Hello, I'm Ted Biscuitson.
The sequence.
Oh boy, Harry. I love you, Harry.
This sequence cannot be aborted.
If they want to do something really scary, they could do internet trolls and hateful fanboys. Never do that. Never do that because when you do that shit, you're painting too broad a brush. That would have a terrible fan response. That's a mistake that so many, like She-Hulk made that terrible mistake. Like that's always going to be perceived as you attacking all fans. That little parentheses that some people might think is like, but not the cool fans. Like never go that route. That has backfired every time they've done that. That's what Ghostbusters 2016 did. That She-Hulk did that. That always makes you look like an asshole. It's like you're anticipating people to hate it. Resident Evil the T virus. T for Twitter. Please no. All right, can I get out of here? Come on. That would be like if we made a new ICW XP, and oh god, this is how you do it. And we anticipated you guys not liking something about it, and we preemptively put all this like passive aggressive shit in it about like, you know, like just how we thought it was gonna react, and like you a shithead if you don't like this something or other, you know. That's always an attack on the fans. And we've seen where that gets everybody. Do I gotta like run and do a... Ooh, okay, all right. Hopefully that doesn't keep ticking while we're looking at it. Well, X now, yeah. Twitter's our X, everybody. I would love to figure this out legit. I really would, but I really, really want to get to Super Mario. I'm just gonna call it Super Mario. I'm not gonna call it Mario and Luigi 1000-Year Door. No, it's not. We're not even playing that. What is it? It's Superstar Saga. Game I know nothing about. Oh, this is set up for you to be like super cool woman. Oh, what? Oh my god, dude. We got go back. Come on now. Shit. It's going to be an X platform at the rate it's go. Yeah, that's been a big old shakeup, hasn't it? All right, so like I'm gonna hop back just a little bit here, just a little baby bit. Here we go. Let's see if I can get this right this time. No, I did not. Oh, come on. There's like a thing you can do, and you can get it. You can get some stuff. Because I feel like we're still a long way from done. It's right here, I think. Okay, you got to dash it, I guess. My hopes have been dashed, I know that. Okay, up here. I guess just run across it then? Do you hang on to it when you... Oh my god, I hate it when this happens. There we go. Slave slot 2. Sad sausage or celebratory sausage. It's hard to decide sometimes. Excuse me, boys. She doesn't do it. Game? Your rules are never very clear to me. You can't run back that way. Push and rope uphill. Yeah, you just have to do both. This is the clumsy, like, finicky stuff. I don't appreciate it too much in Metroid. Why does she lose the somersault shit? I'm watching the guide and it's just like, whoop, you just do it. You just do it. It's fine. Super easy. Just get the charge going and then you jump and you go right through the floor over there. Easy as pie. All right, great. We'll just go the big lame way and not get the extra health. Because you're being picky, being a picky bitch. Fine. Who needs it? Who needs it? What's one more dot up there other than a chance to prolong our life? Make the game more fun. We getting out of here. That's probably not the way to go. Do we have an actual location? Probably heading to our ship. Did they make it so you have to get it right or wait 5 minutes to die there? You got me. Whatever is the most antagonistic thing, probably. Oh, there is tech involved in getting that run dash on the higher ground. Oh god, I gotta call IT now. Well, the guide, the person just they just get their boost going, and they do a somersault jump, and they land perfectly over there, and they go through the floor. But it's not the jump that's making them go through the floor. It is just the dash power up. And there's an E-tank down there, which would be lovely to have. But it's already 5. You know, we got 2 hours left together. I might be able to go a little bit late, but I have so much to do to get ready for the move. I have accumulated a lot of stuff in my life. I don't travel light. A lot of studio equipment, thanks to you guys. Oh wait, we gotta do a thing. I guess. Well, that's a yellow door, right? Like, it's not gonna work though, yeah. Wasted that. I feel good. I feel good about it. Huh. Whatever. I'm not too concerned with it. I just want the game to be done. Not that I haven't enjoyed these past 3 streams. It's been nice to play something a little more visually appealing than, you know. What would you say is the most visually unappealing video game we've played over here? There you go, bud. It's like they can't possibly expect you to put up with that shit. How about you guys? Let's be super negative Nancy. Is like, what's the ugliest video game you think you've ever seen? I don't know if it's fair to pick an Atari game. I won't say like E.T. or anything. That's just not fair. Excuse me. I really want you to be a whole bunch of dead. It's really not working. The dying I need you to do. Maybe blow this up. There we go. Ah! What? Can I get out of here in that? I'm getting out of here, baby. Dragon Balls fan 2021. Oh my god. My follows, they're over 9,000. That'd be cool. Appreciate the follow. Welcome to Rikk Gets Wrecked. We're escaping in a giant space manta ray. Say ah. Well, feel free to hop in chat. We do a little special thing when people do that. And might be worth your time. Dragon Balls fan is in chat. All right.
Belly rub time!
Oh, what a perfect time for a belly rub. It's movie time. Yay! It's all over, folks. Right? No more video game. Super done with that. Now we can play Mario and Luigi Superstars. What? Okay, so like I read in the guide like you. This could be a huge fake out. I don't know, folks. Stay tuned. But for the time being, Boom. Maybe I pushed the boom button. Don't look at that. Don't look at that mess over there. I'm gonna get this place all nice and clean now that we're gonna be settled down in a new place. It's belly rub time for Mr. Dracula. Dragon Balls fan, so whenever we get a new chatter or a raid over here, we start a little timer, hang out and see what happens. Haven't gotten to push this in a minute. I gotta turn the volume up on that shit. That's too quiet. Drackers, you get a belly rub, dude. You can also treat Mr. Dracula. Look at this boy. Aww. Hey, buddy. You can also treat him to a little doggy milk bone, and he'll do a treat for you. No, he will do a trick. You want my dog to do a treat for you? No. That sounds very sus. You can pick a trick for him to do when he gets his treat. Yeah, I got 100%. That's the kind of thing we do around here. On Rikk Gets Rekt. Belly rub for Mr. Dracula. We're more concerned with like finding the humor and the jokes and things. I ain't got time to practice this shit, so we just bumble lord our way through it. Trying to make ourselves laugh along the way. There it is. You getting a long one today, buddy. Who did that belly rub time, by the way? I think it might have been Kismet Girl. This is very all rights, including the copyrights of the game, scenario, music, and program reserved by Nintendo. I covered up all of these people who work so hard with my dog. All right, let's see. We're getting the ending now. Dracula, you gotta go away for just a minute, Puppo. There you go, bud. Why are we zoomed in? What? Oh, Samus was here when she was a little girl, and she defaced this ancient statue, this Chozo piece of culture. What are you doing? You're doing like a cheer? What? That would be weird to have your shoulders like hanging out above your head. I think that would throw me off real bad. Look at that. Ooh. We getting all kinds of spicy. Oh my dear Samus. Come on, girl. We just met. Your rate for collecting items is 58. Clear time 7 hours. See you next mission. Yeah, we'll see you for Metroid Fusion. There's that 100% Dragon Balls. Well, welcome in. Yeah, I am Rikk, the eponymous Rikk Gets Rekt. This is my side channel, actually. My main gig is a little channel called Robot Co-op, where I hang out with animatronic robots that I have created. And my very funny comedian friends voice them, and we improv commentary over video games. Gallery has been added to the options screen. That's all right. Original Metroid has been... What? Is the whole original Metroid just built into this? That'd be pretty cool. Play that for 5 seconds. Be like, Yeah, we exterminated all Metroids. I swear to God, the guide I read was like, you going back to Criteria. Very weird. So, again, with the Chozodia. You chodes. Sound, Metroid Fusion Link, original Metroid. Oh, that's pretty dope, though. All right. Mostly the music, like, is something I'm hearing, like, the contrast between. Oh, man, and you didn't know back then. You're like, look at that cool dude. Oh, the music for me is, like, really fun to hear. Thank God they don't make such a production out of it in the remake. Well, that was Metroid Zero mission, everybody. I don't think you get half those weapons and powers in this. I can't imagine. Do you get like the ledge grab shit? That doesn't seem like anything that Nintendo would really... Not that the Nintendo couldn't handle it, just like they wouldn't think to do that kind of shit. It's not very platformy for the era. All right, well, that's about enough of that. How do I stop it though? Well, I'm gonna reboot my Game Boy Advance, everyone. Oh, Oh boy, and then we're gonna go over here. We're in the Mario section. That's helpful at least. Whoop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. We're gonna start that one up.